Okay, so we've got 3 steam boilers all fueled up and going, and hopefully they'll stay fueled up and going. Next thing is I got to get ready to put them to use, so that's next. This one is going to get a turbine here, and it's going to generate EU, and then these 2 are going to give us steam, and we're going to replace this column of the biomass engines with industrial steam engines. So I'm going to take out this top layer here, I think, and or actually I could just do it right here. I need to hook up liquiducts to these. I'm still getting versed on all the numbers for the steam boilers, but I think I just need to put 9 liquiducts on here to get enough steam. And then the neat thing about liquiducts is they actually will condense their steam, but the only problem is that's not going to work because it needs redstone signal. So let me rethink that. I guess I can go ahead and put levers up above here. Close that back up. Okay, so with those all hooked up like that, I can go ahead and reduce this to 2 pipes, I believe. And I don't know if it matters if they connect like that. But then I'm going to take them straight down and bring them back up over there. And I'm going to take this partially apart. Oh, and look. We may have run out of lava while we were doing all this, so this will be right on time. Now the solid fueled one is just about to hit 100, so while I've got it on camera here, let's see what happens. Right now we have 0 steam. We just hit 100, and there is steam. And hey, it's filling the liquid ducts. Excellent. How's this one doing? Oh, this one has a whole bunch of steam. It's actually full right now, so we need to put it to use as well. So I better hurry up and get it working. And just for my aesthetics, oh, okay, it goes ahead and connects. I was trying to see if I can get 2 separate ones. Okay, so the Tower of Power has been disassembled from the biogas engines. Hopefully I got all of those. It looks like I might have missed 1 or 2 somehow. But anyway, let's go ahead and replace that. So let's put these away and put that away. And go ahead and make, I think somewhere over here I'm set up to make the 38 industrial steam engines I think I'm going to need. So I think if I remember correctly, they go like that. I didn't remember correctly. Maybe it goes like that. Oh, I'm missing a very important step. These need to be turned into these. So we're going to take the stone gears, which you know how to make that, so I didn't show you, into steel gears. And we didn't quite get enough because I need more steel. Lots of steel. So let's put these in there. And try again to get them all like that. So there we go. Okay, that should be making 36 of these. So yeah, this is 72. So now this should work. And let's go ahead and put those in there. There we go. My first industrial steam engine is quickly going to turn into 36 industrial steam engines. Hopefully I said the right number before, but it's 18 and 18, 18 and 18, 36 that can be powered by this. So it's going to go the same way. This is going to go, I believe, 9 high like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and place them all and show you when I've got it all done, like that. All right, here's the last stack of them. And this should be way more efficient than using the biomass directly. And the last part of this is just going to be putting red alloy wire all the way up, I believe. And I can't fly for this because when I press shift for the right click, it'll make me fall. So I'm going to have to do little stacks of dirt. So that's not going to be very exciting. So I'm just going to get that done off camera. So got that all done. But you know, looking at these engines now, they're not full of steam. I wonder if they need to be turned on to fill. They're moving. Oh, there we go. Yep, they don't fill unless they get that redstone power. But right now, that redstone power has nothing to do, but we know it works. So let's give them something to do. And I'll probably need to redesign how I do this later. But we've got this right here, this line of conduit is coming right along under here. I think I'm going to use it. You know, and I can always change this around later. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do this for now. And then I will definitely redesign this. But we've got a whole bunch of these. Guess what I'm going to do? Let's get this out of our way. Get that out of our way. And let's go ahead and just fill this hole, this trench, all full of redstone energy cells. Brand new ones. Never been charged. Straight out of the box. So that and that. Put that there. Fill this hole. These are all empty, or somewhat. I guess they're taking a little power out of the line. So now we can go ahead and turn those on. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to start filling all these. And the great thing about these is they're movable while full. So I'll be able to reposition these. I'll probably want them in line with the redstone conduit, which I could actually change pretty easily just by knocking out the bottom of the redstone conduit at this point and just having it hook into this first one. They'll go all along. And to these, we'll be able to hook the energy tesseracts that are fueling everything for the whatchamacallit, the tree farm. Yeah, so we'll do that later. And these are charging up with power nicely. It's going to take them a minute. I've never used these before, and they're going to get all the way up to 8 MJ a tick. So that's very cool. And this episode that I somehow thought I was going to be so organized I can get into 30 minutes has probably gone long. But you know what? Let's just get it done. And then we can move on to more projects in the next episode. So we've got these two being used. They are producing MJ, which is being stored. And this whole array of energy cells right now. So now we need to get this one busy. We need to make our first industrial turbine. And we should have the stuff for that too. Let's check it out, what the turbine needs. It's going to need 12 of these, I believe, of the steam turbine housing, which is pretty pricey. We need blocks of steel, So we'll need 48 blocks of steel and 48 steel plates. And then we're also going to need to make a turbine turbine rotor, which we'll get to next. Let's handle this first. So 48 blocks of steel and 48 steel plates. Oh, wait, no, it makes 3. So we just need to do this 4 times. Okay, 16 blocks of steel and 16 steel blades. That's much better. Okay, let me do that. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 blocks of steel. That wasn't so bad. See, I thought I needed to make 4 times that, or 3 times that. And then what was the recipe again? Let's just go ahead and be like that. Okay, those can go down there. All right, so we need 12 of those. We've got it. So let's go ahead and put those in place. I got a little spot all ready for them. Perfectly shaped, hopefully, to fit them all. So another multi-block structure. These guys need a lot of steam. I think they need 320 steam per tick, if I remember correctly. But they can take it directly from the boiler. But it needs a rotor. Now the rotor is an expensive thing. It takes 99 blocks of steel, and they're going to wear out every so many real-time hours, which I need to look that up. I think it's 82, but maybe it's 41. I think it used to be 41, and then they buffed it to 30 or 82, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So I think I have a way to do that. I want to make my first fabricator. This thing right here, which is going to help us make them every time we need them. So that's engineering bricks and a crafting table, and we need some stone, and there it is. I'm going to make 3 of them, and then we'll need 1 chest, I believe. And then let's go ahead and get our 99 pieces of steel. So that we'll need 35 more, I believe, to make that 99, if that's correct. So we'll go ahead and set that up over here, right in front of it, because it's going to be servicing this. And eventually we may figure out how to do this totally automated, where it actually replaces itself, because apparently you can put a gate on there and it'll tell you when the rotor is 40% worn or 40% left. I'm not sure. Okay, so in this one, and actually I may need more for this because I'm going to have to leave some here, but I think you put the recipe here. Yep. Now, oh, it's ghosts. Cool. So you're painting it. So that is this thing, the turbine blade. And then the turbine blade, let me see. We're going to need a bunch of those. I'm going to need to take one out, actually. Can I? No. Let's put... Our count's going to get a little messed up here, but let's go ahead and put 3 pieces of steel in there. And then we're going to get 1 turbine blade, but we're actually going to need more than that to draw this the first time. So, okay, let's put some more. We're going to need 8 of them, so I'll need 24 more steel. And the thing with the fabricators is when you put it in, if you're not giving it a redstone signal to tell it to stop, it just uses it right away. And I love that little part where it pops up there. So, okay, we got 8 of them, which is actually 1 more than we needed. And I believe to make this, we do that, and we're going to need 1 more steel block. So let's go ahead and make that. And the steel block goes right in the middle. Yep. And that gives us a turbine disc. And then we're going to need to make 2 of those. So Oh, I'm forgetting how much we're going to need here. I guess let's just go ahead and give it all this time. Well, let's see. Let's be safe and do halfy. And that should get us all the way to here. No, it doesn't. Oh, because we need something that's going to make the blocks of steel. I guess I just have to give it the blocks of steel. No? Because generally they can draw through each other to get the things they need. Oh, you know what I'm going to need to do, I think, is let's get another chest. And I'm going to need to do it like this. Let's put it over here. And yeah, okay, I don't like being able to see through there. That's just a neat freak in me. There we go. And what if we put the block of steel over here? There we go. It did it. You saw that pop up there? So now we've got a turbine disc. And with that, I think we can draw the final recipe, which is that. And we get 3 of them together is the rotor. So let's see how efficient this was. And if we put the rest of this in here, let's see what we get. Do we get all the way to here? We don't. Why not? Oh, because I need to put more steel blocks in. So we need at least 2 more steel blocks. So that should be 18, right? So let's go ahead and make those. Whoops. That was exciting. Like that. So let's make those. Okay. And put them in here. All right. And let's see if we got... Nope. That went in there. That can go in there. And okay, so we're going to need to put in some more stuff. What if these go in here? What did that do? We've got a turbine rotor. Excellent. So we ended up with 1 extra turbine blade, or actually 5 extra. That's all right. We'll have a little bit in the bank for next time. So yeah, next time we do that, hopefully we should just be able to put 99 steel in here and make it. Let's just go ahead and do it since we're going to need to do that anyway, because I want to see it work. Let's put, well, we won't need the full 35 this time because we've got extra blades. So let's make sure everything's empty here. Yep, and I'm going to need to make those over there. Let me figure out my math real quick. I might. There's a small chance I've got this right. If I put 3 blocks of steel in here, and then I put, I took out 18 to subtract for the ones I have already. If I put 54 pieces of steel in here, woo! Yes, sirree! We got another turbine rotor. So we've got a spare already, and we know that now it will make them automatically. So that saves us a heck of a lot of crafting every time we need to do that. And we've got plenty of iron to turn into plenty of steel. So that's really not too expensive for us. So now all I need to do is put that in here for this to work. But first I'm going to give it something to do. So over here in the Glacier warehouse, I have a setup for that. I'm just going to do this real quick. Basically, over here in my little auto crafting production modules, where I make the copper cable and the electric circuits and the advanced electronic circuits and everything, and the machine blocks and advanced machine blocks, blah blah blah. I got set up to make a whole bunch of MFSUs. We're going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and make, I don't know exactly how many, a good number. I'll go count what the space looks like over there, and I'm going to make at least probably half a dozen MFSUs, so we have space to fill up with all the EU, the 100 EU per tick that we're going to be producing. So let me do that, and I'll meet you back over there. Okay, in the time it took me to do that, these are already all full. So we're just producing a massive amount of power right now. It'll produce a bit less when it's being used to produce this. This has only gone down 2% so far. So let's go ahead and turn this off. It's not being used. And actually we're going to have to shut these down for now. But we actually, no, we won't, because I'm going to use them. But we may need to shut one down for now. But anyway, let's go ahead and put this, finish putting this together. So I'm sure, going to change how I do this. But let's go ahead and put, whoops, not there. But did it go in? Okay. I think I'm going to need to fly and get that down. One piece of cabling there. And then let's go ahead and put these in here. Where'd you go? I know I put it in there. Okay, now I've got 6. Do I need to jump? There we go. Okay, and we're going to put them like this, feeding one another. I'm going to need to put 2 more in like that, so 3 more in like that. So I guess I'm just going to need to go down here. Whoop. Oh, but it's not going to like the I can do it like that. There we go. And then this one will go right there. And for now, this one will go right there. Now we're eventually going to make these so that they're cycling through a Lapatrons, sending them remotely to other places, so that every base can have an MFSU that's being powered from these. But for now, this is just a big battery bank to store up some of the energy that's being created in here. Probably going to use gate reader turtles that I saw Direwolf doing. Gates apparently can read the energy state of these. But for now, let's just get this going. Put a turbine in there. And the output is already going all the way up to 100%. Yes, yes, yes. And let's see what this looks like in here real quick. This is 610 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that's where it stays. It's got plenty of water, plenty of creosote. Creosote is hanging in there at 89%. And then I don't want to hit those with a wrench. Let's just use a nice piece of stone. It should be going all the way down to here, charging up. So this should be charging up at the rate of 100 EU per tick. And if these should all be giving all their energy to this one, and when this one's full, these will all fill up. So we're going to have a lot of extra EU all stored up right here for now. I guess we could put another stack up this side too. But going to go ahead and leave that as is. And then the last thing for today, to finish up with all this, is let's go over to the Glacier Warehouse one last time for this episode. And so it looked like we ran out of lava. The nether thing wasn't sending it anymore. And you can see that the tank that it was filling is actually showing some space now. So, and that tank was powering these magmatic engines and this whole bank of them, and these, which I'm now going to shut off for the moment. And I'm going to shut off these ones. And then these energy tesseracts right here, I'll leave that one, I think, and take this one, which we're giving power to the logger. We're we're going to move them now. And let's take this one now too. And go back to the plant power plant over here. And let things load in. Take a peek at what's behind the walls real quick. And then we can pick any of these really to do this with. Let's go ahead and, I don't know. Let's see. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a center line there. Let's do it there and there. I don't know why. I'm going to change this, I'm sure. But we can go ahead and put these here. So this one will make let's make this one the logger. How's that? And we're going to set this so they're already set so they can give. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the default nowadays. Used to be they defaulted at 0. And we're going to let this go all the way up. And so if that's the logger, that should be hooking up to these down here, which I don't know exactly how much they need. But where are they? Yeah, these are powering the logger above, which hopefully this is going to work now. So let me see. Let me get out of here. I don't want to do that. Let's go upstairs and give them something to do. Because the tree farm has stopped for some reason. And see where... Okay. Oops. I did log out and log back in a couple times, so that's often what stops the turtle, because his program isn't in the startup group. So let's give him 21 bone meal and get out the way, because the only thing messes him up is me if I get in the way. And tell him to do oak tree farm. And it's not working yet. For it to work. Oh, no, it's working. Oh, you know why, too, is because no, they're both set. But yeah, it's working. It's getting its energy from over there. So I'm curious if we can see how much it's using. Okay. It's using it pretty fast. But that's cool. And I wonder if all these will feed this or not. It's interesting. Because they can input and output through their sides, and these are connected. Anyway, that's stuff to figure out. I will fine-tune this, but I just want to get to the point where the tree farm was getting its power from this whole assembly. And, ooh, what's going on here? There we go. Stuck W. And this one, we'll start a new one. This we'll do the bees. Yeah, this will be the bees. And let me see. That one is 1. Logger is 3. So I like odd numbers. So bees will be 5. And we'll add that to here. And then this one will be the power that's going to the bees. And next time I go over to the bees, I will set that over there. And as a matter of fact, let's just do it. Missed it. There it is. So their thing is downstairs. Grab that, go down there, and get my bearings. And it's this one. Get something safe in my hand. Bees. There's their power. So now we are doing the bees with this too. So that's very excellent. Let's go back to the plant power power plant, which I don't have a direct link for here. And we shall sign off now that we've done everything that we wanted to do for the day and more. So I do have a little secondary link over here. Yeah, so that's the nuts and bolts. We've got all the way from the tree farm through the fermenters, to the biomass, into the stills, creating the biofuel, turning the wood into charcoal. These are all done now. This was the I left my chainsaw somewhere. I'll get that back. Anyway, I can knock all this down. This was just some of my extra storage from before that I was sticking on the wall, and I've pumped those all downstairs. So yeah, we're turning the logs into charcoal, and we're also getting a secondary product from them of creosote oil, and those 3 final fuels. We also have this as a 4th fuel that can power all those biomass engines we have. We could be liquid tesseracting that around too, wherever we want to use that directly. If we don't want to use this MJ or this EU, we got a nice battery bank already started, and these 3 cute boilers doing their thing. So we have become self-sufficient for power. We have freed ourselves from our nether lava addiction right when it ran out too. So perfect timing, and see if we can stay off it for now. There's a lot more stuff we can do with this, but I just wanted to get it to this point today, so we didn't have one more episode of actually trying to get it to work. And by the way, another note is I used another mic today. I used a different mic than I used in the last Feed the Beast episode. So, all the rest of this series, I was using it with a Logitech headset. I tried getting a Blue Yeti. I didn't like it. So last episode, I used a Audio-Technica ATR 2100, which people seemed positive about. I wasn't totally positive about it. And then today I'm using a Sennheiser E935, which is supposed to be a much more superior mic to the Audio-Technica. So I'm learning a lot about using it and maintaining a certain distance from the mic and everything else. We'll see how I did. Let me know if you like it. Please let me know all your ideas about ways I can improve this and things I could have done better, and or what you liked that I did, and so on. Anyway, we're going to be cruising from here. Got through all the hard stuff. Not all the hard stuff, but a lot of it. So yeah, this was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. This is Monkeypuzzle, and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.